So I am doing new moon messages for all the signs. And we are seeing what the Taurus full moon, actually the Taurus new moon, I apologize, is here to help you create a commitment so that something can come to full fruition within the next 28 days. Tauruses really want you to root down and commit to something. And for each of you, it's different. So I am going to do Leo now. Leo, this is your new moon message. This is what Source would like you to know regarding the new moon in Taurus. Okay, birth of light, new perspective, 8 of fire, lightning path, and the 9 of wind, the screen. So Source is saying there are allusions to perceptions of things in your life because you have been navigating what is right and what is wrong for you. Source is saying to me, sometimes you stop yourself from having certain experiences because you feel like you know how things are going to go, dear Leo. And then you prevent the inspirational saying yes to something, and then you stifle it from becoming anything. Source is saying that there's an energy here of my Leos stifling the ability for something to become more because you think you know how it will go because you're comparing it to past experiences to prevent future hurt. And Source says, life is meant to be experienced. Life isn't meant to be managed or controlled, period, the end. Source says when we project the worst case scenario or things going wrong or awry, they're usually aligned to past stories of experiences that we feel we didn't show up for ourselves. And Source is saying, if you know that at the end of or the experience situation that you are in is something that you are going to understand and choose yourself at the end of, then it doesn't matter what that experience is, right? Not unless, like we're talking about things that are asking you to have the courage to simply take the opportunity to not manage, not like Source is saying, stop being the parent. How about if you felt completely safe to do something because you don't have to be the parent in a situation? You can be the teenager who is having an experience for the first time and completely trust that that experience is going to be like you're going to have a safe landing in the end. How would you do the current situation that is presenting itself to you differently if you knew that you were going to have safe landing at the other side of something that has come up or shown up for you? And this could be literally 3 different things that have shown up for my Leos. And you are meant to take a chance and a leap on all of them because the only person that you're meant to trust is you. But if you're constantly living in your head about it and not taking action, the opportunity will disappear like a cloud, is what Source is telling me. All right, how can Source give more clarity to my Leos? What is the guidance for my Leos? What is the guidance for my Leos? The guidance from Source is spiritual and material conflict. So Source is saying, am I being realistic? So Source is saying to my Leos, the number 18 may be important. The number 18 as the 18th day of a month or 18 days from now. Source is saying to me, the balance is that you are thinking that emotions are meant to be practical. Emotions are not practical. They don't make sense. And they're not meant to make sense. Emotions are something that you're supposed to navigate and allow yourself to experience, hopefully full throttle, right? Like, it's no fun to have emotional experiences on almost mute. And so Source says, have the courage to feel your feelings full throttle, because you're trying to make something logical that is meant to be something magical, and stop having the conflict of the realistic idea of how it's supposed to go. It's not supposed to be realistic. It's supposed to be feelings that allow you to experience something that you've never experienced before. Let's find out what will transcend this energy. What will transcend this energy is divine creation, which is the Leo energy here, right? Creativity, allowing yourself to see everything unfolding in your favor. And the other thing that I'm seeing is alignment to a connection that has a spiritual feeling to it and no logic attached to it, because everything that you guys are experiencing is an alignment to something that your souls made a contract to experience together. All right, let's find out what will be the closing message for my Leos. What's the closing message for my Leos? What is the closing message for Leo? The Hunter. The number 27 may be important. The Hunter is really about knowing the energy of why we feel passion. The reason we feel passion is because we either want to be hunted or we want to hunt another. Energetically, when that gets ignited in us, we must know which role we're playing. Are you playing the hunter, or are you playing the hunted? And energetically, when you understand if you are meant to be like a cat and curious, or you're meant to be like a dog and seeking, is a way for you to energetically know how to navigate the energy in regards to this new moon in Taurus. What role are you playing? What role do you feel comfortable playing? And play it full volume. All right, beautifuls, I hope that helped. I'll talk to you soon.